as what is it called when it goes flat? As flat as it is.
Yeah, flat as a doornail.
All right. Cheers.
It tastes like ginger ale.
Tastes like blue ecstasy.
Okay, we're gonna call it that. That'd be the slim drink.
That'd be slim. Okay, the blue ecstasy.
All right. I like it. You named it.
Can I love you till the end of infinity? That's deep. Can I love you till the end of infinity?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, that's my phone. I'm vibrating. Ecstasy.
All right, so let's get it.
Let's get it in.
Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love, peace and more love. I'm Dr. Tiy-E Muhammad. Welcome to episode X of S.L.A.M, Sex, Love, and the Misunderstanding. Again, I'm Dr. Tiy-E Muhammad. This is my special, and she's not a guest, featuring Bar, a.k.a. Marta Barkley, a.k.a. that girl. You don't want no problems with that girl. Y'all show some love, throw some hearts up for my super bartender extraordinaire, Bar. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into tonight, I want to thank everybody who showed up and showed out with us in Detroit. Had a great time in Detroit. Had a great time. Shouts out to Detroit Vegan Soul. Shouts out to Detroit Vegan Soul. Great food. And shouts out to, I think it's called Onions, Mushrooms, and Greens. It's the new vegan Coney Island that they have in Detroit. Opened up on the same day that we got there. It was nice. It was nice. So, but as always, we got to start the day off with prayer because, without God, there's no us. Bam. We thank thee, Heavenly Father, for the blessings of this day. We thank thee for the love, life, and loyalty that you've placed into our hearts, minds, bodies, and spirits. And thank you for ever letting us know that all is truly well in all that we do, say, and act. We thank you for this moment right here, which is truly the greatest moment of our lives. We thank you for everything living and everything non-living. Yes, your name be the glory always there, Father, Mother God. Amen. All right. For those of us who don't know what the word amen means, it means and so it is, or so shall it be. A lot of times in society, we say words that we don't know what it means, don't know what that word means, which brings us to this word tonight called trust. Whoa! A lot of people are using that word like they use love. Oh, I trust you. But tonight, thanks to Bar, who inboxed me and said, bruh, we got to talk about this trust issue. And I encourage my listeners, my viewers, if you have a topic you feel like we should discuss here on S.L.A.M, inbox me so we can get it out, because it's all about what you want and what you need. It's all about y'all. It's not about us, it's about y'all. We're thankful God has given us this platform so we can serve our purpose to you all right? All right, so for those of us who fasted with us, did you fast? All right, 24 hours from Tuesday, 6 p.m. to Wednesday, 6 p.m. I know you're feeling really good about yourself. So for those of us who don't know what's going on, every Tuesday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. we fast, just in the name of spiritual, mental, and physical cleansing and healing. All right. I want you guys to share tonight, because we got to get into. I'm going to tell you why men lie so damn much. That's what I'm going to do. I'll tell you tonight why men lie so much and why a lot of women find it difficult to trust. And here's the thing. I want to be clear. When you see me, when you see my sister Bar on the S.L.A.M, everything, we're talking in general, but our audience are black people. All right? Because I can't speak for other races. But I know how black folk get down. I know how black men get down. I can't speak for Asian, Latino, and white men. I don't know that. I don't know what but we have similarities. But I can speak on why black men lie so much. All right? I'm gonna help y'all understand. Remind me to get into that. Why black men lie so much. All right? No, we're gonna get into it because it has to do with the trust. Why you guys why the trust factor is broken.
Absolutely.
All right. I want to thank M Love for the show out. For those who tuned in on Tuesday night to catch me on Live in the Purple. It was just a great time. It was a great time. Super sisters, super show, super producers. I had a great time. All right, let's get into tonight. Okay, I'm going to ask you, because you came up with this topic, define trust for me.
Committed to telling the truth. Committed to telling the truth. Being honest.
Okay.
Being able to back up what you say.
Okay.
and actually executing what you need to execute when you say you're gonna do what you do.
Okay. All right. I like it. I like it. Get some snaps. Get some snaps. All right. So trust, when I looked this word up, because I wanted to make sure it was on the same accordance with what I thought it was, means when you think that that person is reliable, you have confidence in them, and you feel safe with them physically and emotionally. How deep is that? I repeat that. It means that you think that the person is reliable, you have confidence in them, and you feel safe with them physically and emotionally. Yep. Now, I had to go to dictionary.com and look up their data. Now, I had to tell you what I thought about it. Right. Dictionary.com says reliance on the integrity, strength, ability, and surety of another. Reliance on the integrity, strength, ability, and surety of another. Now, for those of us who don't know what integrity means, it means adherence to moral and ethical principles. In other words, honesty. Integrity means honesty. All right? So, my question to my viewers and my question to you is trust more important than love?
I would say trust is more important. I would say trust more important than love.
Okay. Viewers, is trust more important than love? I need to know right now. Is trust more important than love? I need to know. While you're doing that, I'm going to give my shout outs. Helen Siegel, thank you for sharing. T. Taylor Queen, what's going on, Queen? Michael Harris Jr. Doc Dunny Gist, what's going on, brother? Joetta Pessima, Nona Smith, what's going on, Nona? Give my love to the king. Zion, Lynn John, Lolita, Cantrea, Nua, Lulu, James Washington. J Dub is watching us all the way in Mexico. He in Mexico this week, getting his Maceo photo on. He over there photographing a wedding. We got my man Mike Lowry, you know, Chicago's finest, aka Larry. Victoria Violet Jackson, I see you checking in. Chris Parks, and so many more. If you want to shout out, just just put your name out there. Say, hey, shout us out, shout me out, and we'll shout you out. All right. So you said that trust is more important than love. Why?
I feel like if I trust you, or if that person trusts you with their innermost secrets,
okay,
I think love will come. I think love comes after those commitments and those quote unquote proving yourself.
Okay.
Say. I think love comes with the trust factor.
Okay. Interesting that you said that, because trust is what makes us love again. Trust controls our emotions. We can only love someone we trust. Yep. People, you can't say that I love you and I don't trust you. That is oxymoron. It's mathematically impossible. With trust comes love. All right. So for those, we got to do something here. Lynn John, I can't answer because both are ultra important. Come on, Lynn John. Pierre Henry, for sure. If you love someone that is not trustworthy, you are setting yourself up for heartaches and pain. Yeah, you're right. But Lynn John, come on. I can't answer because both are ultra important. Is either one, which one, maybe I should ask this question. If you're ranked 1 and 2, what do you put first, what do you put second? Trust or love? So you say trust first, love second. Yep. All right? Because again, we can only love someone we trust. It doesn't say we can only trust someone we love, right? You gotta have trust before you have love. And a lot of times when we're going through experiences in our life and we're wondering why we can't love, because you don't trust. And most importantly, not that you don't trust the other person or persons, you don't trust yourself to love because you've been heartbroken. I'm gonna say this as a licensed therapist. People, you're not the only person in the world that's been hurt before. Get over it. Move on. All right. Hashtag move on. All right. I'm not saying that it's easy. I know it's not easy. I've been there before. My heart has been torn into pieces. But guess what? When that right person comes along, you got to open that heart up again and say, you know what? I trust again. Right. Thus, you're going to love again. There's no such thing as love without trust. Now, I want to get into something. Relationship without trust is called foolship, not a relationship. It's a foolship. It's not a relationship. Again, relationship without trust is foolship, not a relationship. Now, I counsel a lot of people, a lot of women, especially women, and say, well, I love them, but I don't trust them. Well, how does that happen?
Well,
how does that happen?
you know, there's a such thing as called blurred lines, is how I define it.
Okay.
And I feel like
Marvin Gaye, that's a song. Well, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? I went to the song, didn't I? And so I feel like if somebody says they love them but they don't trust them, they burn them in some kind of way, but they still gonna keep them around. And usually you have history with that person.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. Do you know why they stay around? Do you know why they stay in a relationship?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Because they want to see you change.
No, deeper than that. Deeper than that.
I mean, it could be because you're addicted to the sex. I mean, it can
deeper than that. Deeper than that. Deeper than that. Why is it that when a man betrays her trust, she doesn't move on? A lot of times she stays in a relationship. Why do you think that is?
It's several different factors.
But it's one major factor. I'm about to break this down so it's forever broken. That major factor is she doesn't trust that she can move on. She doesn't trust that she can be in another successful relationship with another man. Thus, her confidence is shot. That's what that's all about.
That's true.
Once you have betrayed that woman, a lot of times she stays in a relationship even though she's not happy, she's uncomfortable, and she's not loyal a lot of times, but she doesn't feel the need to move. She doesn't have the confidence to move on because she doesn't trust herself in her ability. She doesn't trust her ability to be in another successful relationship. Because now she's second guessing herself. What did I do wrong?
Yeah.
Why did he betray my trust? Anybody who knows me knows I have a lot of tattoos. I've been tattooing since 1996. So I'm not new to this. I only have one word tattooed on my body. Everything else are pictures and numbers. I have one word, and it's right on my chest, and it's trust.
Really?
T-R-U-S-T in cursive, right? Underneath my pec is the word trust. Yeah. I was going to take my shirt off tonight and show it off, but my wife was like, no. Baby, save it for the bedroom. I was like, oink it. Time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. Right. So I'm so big on trust that it's tattooed on me. Because without trust, I've lost great friends, or what I thought were great friends over the years, because I can't trust them. I can't be around you if I can't trust you. If you are a liar, I don't get down with you because I can't trust you. If you betrayed me, I can't get down with you because I can't trust you. Now, here's the beautiful thing about the word trust. I trust you to be exactly who you are.
Yes, when he says, just be you, let him see all of you.
Yeah, because
be yourself.
Here's the beauty of that word trust. There's a negative and positive to that. Now, a lot of times when you see people who are just being who they are, trust the fact that that's authentic, that's genuine. And you can trust them to be who they are and be okay with being around them in that manner and knowing that's who they are without trying to change them. But a lot of times we see something, we say, you know what, that couldn't be what I see, so I'm going to change you. I trust that you can be someone different. And that's when you begin your quest for foodship, not a relationship. All right? All right, we're sipping on blue ecstasy. Go mob to the blue and white. Sipping on blue ecstasy made by Marla Barkley, aka Mara Bar. Okay, here's the next thing. What is trust led by? What is trust led by?
Ooh, actions.
Bigger than that.
Behavior.
Bigger than that. Well, what is trust led? Like, what inspires trust? Because remember, trust is not a physical thing. So if it's not physical, what's leading the word? Strong communication. Okay, communication. Okay, but something a little deeper than that. Begins with an F. You hear it in church a lot. Fellowship. Bigger than fellowship.
Faith.
There we go.
Faith.
Trust is led by faith, people. You have faith in the person is going to be honest. They're going to be the integrity, which is one and the same. But you're led by faith because you can't see it. But here's the beauty of trust. You can only control what you can see, not what you can't see.
That's right.
Throughout my entire dating life, even now being married, my mindset has always been, as long as you treat me good when I'm with you, what you do when you're not with me, I'm not concerned with. Because I trust that you're doing what you need to do, but I can only see what you're doing when you're with me. Thus, I trust what I see. What I don't see, I can't say I don't trust. What I'm saying is I don't worry about it because it's not for me to deal with.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We spend so much time wanting to find trust in things we cannot see. Leave that alone, people. Let that go. If your man goes out 5 days a week, you know he goes out 5 days a week. But what are you doing out in the streets? You got to let that go. You can't be like sitting at home worried about, girl, I don't know what he's doing out there. I bet he out there, blah, blah, blah. That means you don't trust him. That means you shouldn't be with him. Right. And you checking his phone. What about checking phones?
Don't send it to friends.
No. What about checking phones?
Checking phones?
Right. Is that a healthy aspect of a relationship?
Okay. So checking the phones. If you have a password,
okay,
you can check whatever you want to check. If you don't have a password, there's a reason for that.
Okay.
You either ain't ready for it or it's just not necessary.
Okay, so if you don't have a password, people should go in your phone.
No, I'm saying your relationship may not be ready to get to that level if that's how you run your relationship. Okay,
so what do you encourage people to? Are you okay with looking in your man's phone?
You know, yeah.
Why? What the hell?
I mean,
are you paying the bill?
If we're gonna have our relationship like that, where he can answer my phone and he has.
Why is he answering your phone?
If we together like that, why not?
Okay, but here's the thing. Again, why is he answering your phone? Like if you sit next to your boo, your phone rings, you can't answer your phone.
Yeah, I can answer my phone.
So that's your way of showing him that he the one. That's what that is.
I mean, like I said, it depends on how you run your relationship.
Okay.
The phone issue, you make it an issue if you got something to hide.
Okay. Slammers. Make sure you share this with other slammers. Share this tonight's show with other people. Here's my question. Slammers, is it okay to check your mate's phone? All right? Is it okay to just randomly pick up your mate's phone and say, you know what? Let me check his text messages. Let me check his emails. Let me check his...
I mean, that's snooping.
His Facebook.
That's snooping.
What's the difference?
Because part of that is snooping the way you say it.
Okay.
Because I feel like if we're in a relationship,
okay,
and I'm not by my phone, and my phone rings, I expect you to answer it, especially if I'm in the bathroom.
Okay, people.
If we not like that, and we're not on that level,
okay,
then don't be crossing that line if we didn't discuss that.
Okay, people, control what you can see, not what you cannot see. That's what trust is. That's from Dr. Tiy-E Muhammad. Trust what you can see, not what you cannot see. All right. If you can see it, trust and believe in it. What you cannot see, don't worry about it and move on. Stop worrying about things you can't control. All right. All right. So here's the components of trust. All right. Pia says nope. Helen says nope. Joanna says nope. That is a trust issue. What was the question?
Should you go into the phone?
Oh, should you go into the phone? Yep. Nope. Everybody says no. I appreciate that because this one back here says yes. People, stop going to your mate's phones. Here's another thing. Typically, the person in a relationship who's accusing, 9 times out of 10, they're doing something wrong.
You already know.
Yeah, especially with men. If your man is coming to you, now I'm about to get into men lying. If your man comes to you, accuse you of doing misdeeds or stepping out in the relationship, 90% of the time, it's because he's stepping out in the relationship. All right. We got some for Reese Turner, aka the chocolate vegan. Horrible. I don't give a damn what type of relationship you're in. You have a separate phone number for a reason. Marla, just stop it.
I don't get that much into a phone.
Thomasita Johnson says, don't check the phone. Janine says, no, if you have to check his phone, he probably needs to check yours because you up to something. You better preach it. You better preach it, girl. You better preach the truth. Marla back there checking men's phones because she's doing something wrong. She is Sagittarius, so y'all know how they get down.
But I get everybody's phone. I'm the purse keeper and the phone holder.
That'll give permission to snoop. Damn it. All right. So here's men in lie. Let me tell you why men lie so much and why women typically in the Black community, why you guys typically betray trust. Men lie because we are taught to lie or die. We're taught lying is the only way to go. We're taught that as young men, never tell your woman the truth. Don't be honest with her. Tell her lies. That's what she appreciates. A woman can't handle the truth. So what we do, we lie. I got an abundance of guy friends, and they lie so much. They lie to me. So I know they lie to the females. But of course I know they lie to the females because they tell me about the lies they tell. Men, I ain't saying you got to be 100% truthful. I'm saying at least get a B plus. About 87% of the time, you should be 87% honest with your mate. Because some things people don't need to know. All right? So if you're walking down, you in Lenox Mall, I'm gonna put you in Phil's Plaza. You're in Phil's Plaza, and the brother comes up and I say, hey, you know what? I just want to do something nice for you. Take you into Louis Vuitton shop and buy you a $1,800 purse. Because he said, you're looking beautiful today. He said, I don't want nothing else from you. Have a good night. You don't need to go home and tell your man about where you get that purse from. You know? Had some popcorn earlier. Good God. Okay. Much better. Hey, my bad. Hey, I keeps it real. Joanna says, who taught you to lie to their woman? You were taught that, Doc. I'm not saying I was taught that.
Taught what? To
lie to the woman. What men are taught is you lie or you die. It's like men are taught to lie. It's the nature of how we're raised, how we're conditioned. Men aren't taught by other men to be honest.
So that's a survival mechanism.
A survival mechanism. We're taught, right? We're taught that you have to lie. If you're going to cheat, you got to lie. Yeah, I mean, they're one and the same. So, Joanna, it's not like men want to be liars. We're taught that that's what women appreciate. You know, so most of us, like, for example,
I don't know if we appreciate it. I think we don't know if you are being 100% honest until we put hashtag all our eggs out there to really look and sees and search and sees and phone and behavior and stuff till we really find out exactly who you are and what we're dealing with.
Okay, so here's the beauty of what Marla just said. It goes back to you. You got to trust yourself, people. If you don't trust yourself, if you don't trust your actions, if you don't trust your love for that individual, that's not the relationship you need to be in. If you got to stand out, if you're stalking their phones, if you are driving past where they live to see, if the lights are on, if you are checking their Facebook to see who inboxing them, yeah, you have trust issues with yourself, not with your mate. If you don't trust your mate, it's not that you don't. Has nothing to do with the mate. The onus is on you. You don't trust yourself. You got issues that you need to deal with. Because when you're happy and you're dealing with you right, and you with somebody who you don't feel comfortable with, if you don't trust the person, like, baby, hey, boo boo, I can't be with you.
Right.
We good. Hope you have a nice life, but I can't be with you because, yeah, you ain't got to bring up the word trust. We're just on different. We're on different frequencies. We don't vibe. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on, we got something here. Pray, Pia asks, lie for what? To what end? Men lie to justify their actions. For example, if a man sees a woman that he wants to get with, and I know every lady listening tonight has been through this. He's like, man, baby, you wifey. When I see you, I see wifey. I definitely see me spend the rest of my life with you. He is lying to you, but you like, you know what?
That's flirting.
That's fine, but it's lying because he's lying because he figured like that's what you want to hear. Flirting. That's what's gonna get him in the bedroom with you, as opposed to saying, you know what? I just want to go out with you. You down for a good time. And that's the difference between we're gonna have this future show too between a player and a ladies' man. Yes. All right. Actually, the old school version definition of the word player is something I stand by. Pleasing ladies all year, excellence required. Again, pleasing ladies all year, excellence required. That's when a man took care of his business. He stood on his square. And he was a good man. He was respectful. He was chivalrous. He knew how to take care of a woman. Knew when to be vulnerable, knew when to be strong. He was an alpha male. All right. In today's time, a player you just dumb and just scum. Dumb and scum. That's what you are. Because you're disrespecting women. Now, here's the thing. Men, if you don't want to be with the woman, if you don't trust where you are as a man, and you with a good woman, and you know when she's a good woman, leave her alone. Walk away. #leave. Don't get her to the point where she's no good for the next man. All right.
And you be like, too late.
Right. So Janah says the lie is told because he doesn't think she can handle the truth. I agree. Totally agree.
Absolutely true.
Janah Wilson says, again, Janah, you shouldn't have to be in a panic about your phone or email. Going in there to snoop, not cool. Going in there for some common reason or ask to go in there, find a picture and address, and contact a recipe for disaster. I agree with you totally. People, you got to understand what you're doing and why you're doing it. All right. So now I'm going to go over, I present a problem, so I got to present solutions.
Right.
There's ways to establish/build trust in a relationship. All right. I'm going to go over 7 factors.
Yep.
Communication.
Yep.
You got to actively communicate. You got to talk to your mate, people. You got to emphasize that almost every week. Communication is the key to a successful and healthy relationship. Communication is the key to trust. You cannot have love if you don't have trust. All right. Trust comes before love. You trust that person to be honest, to be genuine, to be secure in who they are. Thus, you are secure, honest, and genuine in who you are. Absolutely. Admit when you're wrong is number 2.
Oh, please.
You got to admit when you're wrong, people.
It's okay.
The day I came in the house, I was a bit grumpy. I was kind of gave my wife a snarl, like, went upstairs, took a shower, came back downstairs, said, "Baby, I apologize. I was a little abrupt when I came in." Gave her a kiss. She was like, "No worries, keep it moving." Then she slapped me across my ass. Like, "Get your hands off my booty." Number 3, the priority. You must be a priority.
Yeah.
All right. In order for a person to trust you, you have to make them a priority. You can't be secondary and expect to get a primary interaction. All right. So you have to show the person that they're a priority in order to win their trust. Number 4, active listening.
Yes.
People,
attention.
Yes, what I mean by active listening, if I'm talking to you and you're busy thinking about what you're going to say, you're not active listening. That's not what active listening is. You just hear me. You ain't listening at all. Right, because you're so busy thinking about your rebuttal or what you want to say. Or what about those people who overtalk you? They interrupt you while you're talking.
Yeah.
You damn sure not active listening. And thus you have trust issues because you trust what I'm saying don't mean nothing. Right, and what you're saying means everything. What I'm saying don't mean nothing. All right? So active listening. Number 5, one of my favorites, eye contact. How you see where I looked at her? Eye contact. See that? Bam, right there. It froze, her spirit just froze. Like, okay, she was like, "I am listening to you. What do you have to say?" Alpha male. Men, when you're talking to a lady, eye contact, look her in the eyes and talk to her. It's important. Now, when you have beautiful eyes like mine, sometimes I can be a curse. Because when a woman get caught up in these eyes, it's like, whatever you want.
If you got green eyes, you in trouble.
Green eyes. Well, I got brown eyes and they still in trouble. Whatever. Number 6, reciprocity.
Yes, reciprocate.
You got to reciprocate. That's a big form of establishing trust. For example, if I'm your dude and I bring you dinner over to your house 3 or 4 times a week, I wash your car and put gas in it. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Pay to get your hair done. Nails. You know what I'm saying? Your nails. And you just like chilling. What the hell are you doing for me?
She better be cooking.
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about yourself. I'm doing all that stuff.
Listen, if I'm getting all that, he can cooking, sex on the regular, that, nice.
What about some
everything?
For those who don't know that means head.
I'm just saying everything.
She said he's getting.
If he treat you right, all of that, come on now.
Give him everything. All right.
Everything.
And number 7, y'all know another number 7. 7 runs my life. 7, the Libra is the 7th sign of the zodiac. My pledge number, 5 by the 7 was number 7. I got number of completion. I got 7 tattooed on my arm. The 7th letter of the alphabet is G for God. Ooh. Thinking of God, I got on my king shirt tonight. Shout out to all my kings and queens out there, right? If you're a king or a queen, throw up some hearts. Well, men don't throw up hearts, just throw up the love side. No, what do men throw up? What do men?
Hearts.
Yeah, throw up the thumbs. Throw up the men, throw up the thumbs. For the like side, women throw up the hearts. Men don't be throwing up no hearts. I'll talk about that later. But number 7 is the most important element in trust.
Spill it.
The most important element. You ready for this?
Spill it.
Consistency in your actions.
That's hard.
Consistency in your actions. What you start, you must finish, people.
Mm-hmm.
You can't establish a relationship with someone and win them over with your actions, and then you stop.
Right.
You halt. You pause.
I don't like that.
That's that BS, people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's men.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you that's why you get caught cheating so much, because
Mm-hmm.
you're inconsistent in your actions.
Right, because then we come looking for you.
Yeah. Now,
you stop.
no, right? Because she notices everything.
I ain't what? You have your stuff together.
Men,
Do that.
women observe you for 2 reasons. She observed you for 2 reasons: to plan your rise and to plan your demise. All right. So when it comes to consistency, she's watching you, bro. She's watching your every move, everything that you're doing. She's observing you, because once you're inconsistent, once you, for example, you bring flowers home every week, then all of a sudden you stop.
Yep.
You drop her a card every other week, then you stop.
Yep.
You baby, I want you to go out with me. I want you to go to the Super Bowl party. All of a sudden, the next 3 years, you don't get invited to the Super Bowl party.
Wow.
Inconsistent in your actions. What you got going on, brother? You not being consistent.
Exactly.
Now, ladies, you play a big part in your man being consistency, because guess what? You have got to be consistent as well. You have got to be consistent. You can't expect your man to be consistent if you're not consistent. All right? That goes back to that reciprocity. All right, people? So consistency in your actions. Man, trust. You got anything you want to say to the people before we get up out of here?
You get what you give.
Say it again. They didn't hear you.
You get what you give.
Man.
Keep it 100.
Blue ecstasy, people.
Blue ecstasy.
Cheers. So, my last question for the night. Can trust be regained once it's broken? It's the whole point of the show.
Right.
Can trust be regained once it's broken? I want y'all to answer that question right now, and I'm going to tell you the answer. Can trust be regained once it's broken? And while you guys are answering this question, I'm going to give you an example from a male perspective. As a woman, once you demoralize, emasculate, or in street terms, curse out your man, belittle him, he would never trust you again. Period. There's nothing you can say or do. For example, I'm going to go strong with you. If you call your man a bitch, a hoe, just something as degrading as those words, he would never trust you with his heart again. It's over. So for ladies, if you feel like you're in a good relationship, but you feel like your man don't communicate with you, he doesn't communicate with you because he doesn't trust you. You have done something in the past. He has told you something, you threw it back in his face, or you went and told somebody else. Something you've done in your past with this man that made him not want to trust you anymore. Because by nature, most men going into a relationship, we trust you. If you're the one, we trust you because we're going to give you everything. If all of a sudden, if he stopped communicating with you, he stopped doing things for you he used to do, it's because he doesn't trust you anymore, all right? So can trust be regained once it's broken? Victoria McGee says no. Jasmine Terry says depends. Lynn John says no. Diane Sims says yes. Yvette Thomas says not at the same level. Pierre Herring says no. Janine Hightower, nope. When it's broken, Gorilla Glue can't put it back together. Go ahead, Janine. Cameron says, what's up? Larisha, I believe that cuz for sure. What's going on, Larisha? All right. I'm going to ask you. Then I'm going to answer the question. Can trust be regained once it's broken?
Depending on the factor that broke the trust, yes.
Okay. So I want y'all to understand something. If you take a stick, a wooden stick, and you break it, there's no way you can put it back together the way it was.
Yes, you can. Glue.
No, it's never going to be the same.
Gorilla Glue.
It's never going to. She says you can't, even with Gorilla Glue. Once that wood is broken, you can put it back together, but it's never going to be the same.
It's not going to be the same.
Right. So the answer to the question is no. Once it's broken, people. You can put it back together, but it's never going to be the same. So I encourage you, if you're in a relationship that you adore, that you admire, that you want to take to the next level, be honest, communicate, have eye contact, utilize reciprocity, be genuine. Integrity or honesty is everything. Because once that trust is broken, if you haven't watched it, I know I talked about this a few weeks ago. If you haven't watched the show on Netflix, shout out to my man Chris Rock. I was not a Chris Rock fan. Thought he was a great brother, great, loves what he doing, but I wasn't a fan of his comedy until I saw his last stand-up. It's called Tambourine. The reason why this stands out, because he's speaking his truth. And I saw that. In the past, like he was just being funny. But in this stand-up, he was speaking his truth. Thus, I was able to relate to and interact with him as a man. Check that out, and you understand what trust means. You know, because he hit on a lot of things in that stand-up called Tambourine on Netflix. And next week, if you watched it, let's talk about it. Inbox me. I'd love to get some feedback from you. All right. Shout out to Reese Turner, everybody else, Janelle Wilson, Isaiah Gordon, Thomasina Johnson, Yvette Thomas, Diane Sams, Summer T. Means, Misha Mimi Jameson, Larisha Matthews, what's going on, Cuz, Victoria McGee, Janelle Washington, what's going on, J-Dub, Tamika Jackson, Cameron Gazia, Sharina Sisson, what's going on, South Sea, Laverne Gray, what's going on, Goo Goo, my sister checking in, South Sea, time for the percolator. Woo, woo, time for the percolator. Special considerations for this show provided by hashtag 30 and up doing us, XL Transportation, Maceo Photo, the Marcel Method, Chocolate Mommies. And One Sexy Vegan. Oh, people, before I get up out of here, got them cookies, man.
Where my cookies at?
Whatever. I gave Bar one of our new cookies that we just put on the stand today. We now have mint vegan chocolate chip cookies. We have lemon, coconut, mint, and chocolate chip cookies.
That's why they come.
That's where they go. But next week, my word, I'm gonna have a whole dozen of cookies right here on the bar for your viewing pleasures. It's a more blue ecstasy. All right. Be true to who you are.
Yep.
Laugh every day. Tell stories. Do what you love. Make every moment count. If you're interested in being a sponsor, for S.L.A.M, inbox me so we can get this going, because I got at least 4 or 5 people I haven't gotten back to yet. We definitely enjoy it. That's why you hear the shouts out to the end. These are sponsors for the show. So if you're interested in being a sponsor, you got a product, or you just want your name, your company shouted out, inbox me and we can talk about you being a sponsor. All right. I want special thanks to Bar doing our thing as usual, super bartender. I'm Dr. Tiy-E Muhammad, licensed professional counselor, national certified counselor, founder of One Sexy Vegan, psychology professor, and author of 5 books, soon to be 6, because as Bar said, I got to do this vegan cookbook called a One Sexy Vegan.
One Sexy Vegan Slam.
One Sexy Vegan Slam cookbook. But yo, peace and love always. I'm out. I love you because you are kings and queens, kings and queens, kings and queens, kings and queens, kings and queens.